Hi guys, here back in Vienna. I'm in front of the monument of Leopold Figl. He is of course together with Raab, the one person who brought Austria neutrality and independence. And neutrality was the price for independence and for unity back in 55, yeah exactly, 55. And 40 years later we joined the European Union and in many ways became a second step towards sovereignty, because we, after the fall of the Soviet Union, we were allowed to join that wonderful union, and we are now 30 years member. So 17 years ago we had this state treaty, and now it's time to change our direction, because we can and we should and we must join NATO. Because, Mr. Figl, Mr. Raab, it was the right thing in 55, because the Soviets were occupying 1/3 of our country. Today they are maybe occupying some parts of our institutions. Yeah? That's true because of the mentality and the political ideology and the energy links with our institutions and Russia. This is of course long entrenched interest with many of course commercial interests, but they are no longer occupying power. They are no longer a military threat, at least not to us in that sense, of course to Ukraine and of course to all of Europe. And we are part of it, as far as I understand it. And that was the big achievement of Mr. Mock. And you know, Raab, Figl, Mock, they were all heroes of the Austrian People's Party, which is governing these two institutions. Here the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and here in the Ministry of Interior Affairs, and over there in the Prime Ministership. Yeah? And they are all in that direction, of course, and they are not in favor of NATO membership. Of course, it can be that they are desperate, that they might lose the elections, but they will lose it anyhow. And setting the agenda and doing the right thing should be, I think, in the tradition of Mr. Raab, Figl, Mock, Busek and others. I think so. So I'm a little bit confused by this direction, very much so. I will continue my campaign for NATO membership. I feel perfectly legitimized to do so. It's not serving the nationalistic interest of the FPÖ paid by the Russians. It's serving the European and the Austrian interest. This debate must go on, and we must join NATO in 2024, together with our Swedish friends, with our Maltese and Irish and Cyprus friends, and of course with Ukraine, Kosovo and Bosnia and Moldova, and potentially later as well Georgia. This is the security of Europe. It's done by NATO. It's done, of course, by solidarity, by all of us united. And this is the tradition, this is the inheritance of Mr. Figl. And I pledge to him here, I will fight for NATO membership. Thanks a lot. All the best. Bye.